Alright, guys, I blew up Balatro, so.
Where's the mountains and the trees when I need them? This is some horse shit. I can't see anything. Alright. Bridge is blocking the sun. It's one of those construction zones, Austin, where the concrete barriers are like right on the lines and the lanes are super narrow. And the road's bumpy, so I'm getting tossed from side to side.
Okay, I have another monkey paw curl for your luck scenario, I think.
Okay, run it.
So you can adjust the luck, your odds of your luck.
Uh-huh.
But if it is against anyone in like a form of gambling or bidding when there's another person involved nearby,
yeah,
they know that you tweaked your luck.
Ooh,
in this supernatural way.
And
so
is there any repercussion for them knowing?
They just know now.
They just know.
So they just know that you tweaked your own luck in a supernatural way. They just know that that's what happened.
Okay, but there's no way they can prove it. No way, like, and if they choose to like get revenge, they can, or something like that.
I suppose they wouldn't be able to prove it, but they do know that that's what happened.
Okay, so they could come after me and like something like that if it's like a really.
I feel like it's something where if they talk to the right people, they could, if you accidentally build a cult following of people who know that you've been fucking with luck against other people.
Oh shit!
Then you might get a very unhappy following of individuals. But that's if that happens, which who knows if it will. But that's the thing, is you might make a lot of enemies if you use your power in that way. Now you could also just crank your luck to be like, you know what? I'm just feeling really lucky today. I'm gonna have really good luck today.
Yeah.
In just walking down the street. Who knows what will happen? I don't know. I'm not like manifesting anything into existence.
You're not going against anyone.
Yeah, I'm not going against anyone. I'm just cranking my luck up to the max just to see what happens. I walk down the street. Oh, look, there's $50 laying on the ground. Oh, there's no one around. I guess it's fine now.
Okay. All right. So now I have a question. So let's go with that scenario. Right now, let's go with our jobs, truck drivers. Right. I work off of the load board. Let's say one day every week I crank my luck to the max, which means I get amazing loads that week or whatever. Like let's say 1 week out of every month.
I did again. That didn't count.
You failed? I mean, was that the first blind?
Yeah, I thought it was just
okay.
Cortland did it.
Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron, hit run info and it'll tell you each hand and how to get each hand.
How to get what?
So choose the red deck because that's the only one you can play right now. You didn't unlock it. Alright, now on the left side, you'll see a red button that says Run Info.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that's each hand, and it explains how to get each hand.
Oh, okay. I know I was explaining it to me, but it also didn't give me... I didn't understand. Okay. I see. Cool.
Yeah. That's how you... So you win by playing those hands. So based on the hand that you have, you need to look and you need to build those hands. You can discard cards or whatever. Like in this situation, here, back out. Let me see what cards you got. You got, okay, you have 2 9s, 2 5, and full face. Okay, what I would do is I'd discard the 2 5 and the 7. Alright, let's see what you get. Alright, now you have 2 9s, a 7, and a 6. And 2 jacks. Play the 2 jacks and the 2 9s.
Okay.
That's 2 pair.
Yeah.
I was so into the monkey paw thing,
Oh, dude, me and Austin, we play this a lot, dude.
Okay.
It's our driving game.
Yeah, it's one of our driving games. It's a good one.
Yeah.
But
okay, so would there be a repercussion? Let's say like 1 week out of every month, I decide to crank my luck to the max in truck driving in general. So I get amazing diesel prices, I get amazing parking, I always find the food I'm looking for, and I'm getting amazing loads that whole week. Is there a repercussion for that? Am I, because I technically I am going against the entire market. So is the entire market know that I'm manipulating my luck, or is it just kind of, yeah, that guy's just extremely lucky and that's it?
That's a really good question. That makes me think that this monkey paw is a very mild one.
Okay.
Let's see. I need to think about that.
Alright, play your 3 kings, Aaron. Play 3, you can either do that, or you can discard every number card you have. Like, put down the kings if you want to discard this. Discard the 10, 8, and the 5, and hope you get another face card.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay, now you play the 3 kings and the 2 queens.
Oh, this says right here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
You play 5, you have a maximum of 5 cards every hand.
Okay.
Okay, and you want to make poker hands. So you write, what you got right there is a flush, I believe, or a full house.
Full house.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just want to look at that, and yeah.
I think I have a tweak or a solution to make it a little bit more punishing.
Okay, go.
It's not as crazy, or not as super bad, but I think same rules still apply. So if you are tweaking your luck against someone, they know.
Okay.
But if you are modifying your luck in any form or way, anyone who is within a 10-meter distance from you knows that you are doing it, even if it's not against them. They just know that you are tweaking your luck.
Perfect. That's amazing for a trucker, dude. I just walk into the middle of like, I'm at a truck stop waiting for a load. I just walk where there's no one around me, and then just kind of manipulate my luck then.
Yeah, and that's not to say that people are necessarily going to hate you for doing it either.
Could I manipulate
but
other
some people might be
luck?
jealous. What?
Can I manipulate other people's luck or just mine?
Ooh. I like that. Actually, yes, you can. You now also have the ability to manipulate other people's luck, either in a positive way or a negative way.
Okay, so let's say like someone's jealous of me for manipulating my luck. I can crank their luck to 100 for the day.
Hold on. I have a better idea.
Okay.
There's a yin and a yang to this now.
Okay.
If you manipulate your own luck, you have to draw the luck from other people to do it.
Yeah, I like that.
And people know it.
Okay, but if I manipulate other people's luck, I'm drawing from my own luck.
Yeah, so you can also apply it to other people. So you can be like, you are now really lucky, but you are now giving away your luck and putting yourself into the negative. And other people around it, you know that you are doing that and also taking theirs as well.
Right, okay. Yep. So Aaron, that Empress, what it did, so if you look on the right, you'll see that blue box and the red box, right? So that is how your points are calculated, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
it is +4 multiplier. That means the number on the left is going to... So what that means right now is that the number on the left is going to be multiplied by the number on the right.
Gotcha.
Okay? So that joker that you have adds a +4 to your red box, which means with that joker card, a 2-pair will give you a 20 times 4, which means that'll give you 80, right?
Okay.
Now, what you did is that you turned those 2 jacks into mult cards, right? So what that means is that when you play those 2 jacks, it's gonna, each jack is gonna add up another +4.
Gotcha. So if
And
I save it for like a
its
big
value is
combo,
put on...
okay.
Exactly, and each card's value is put into the blue box. So that's why larger hands are better, because you're increasing your blue box value. So if you play, for example, this hand, those 2 jacks and those 2 3s, right? You'll get a 2-pair, which is 20 times 4, right?
Okay.
And then you add the jacks, right? So you're gonna get, each jack is worth 10, so that becomes 40 times 4. Add the 2 3s, that becomes 26 times 4. Okay, and then you're gonna add the mults. So you're gonna put the Jack multiplier, right, of +4 on both Jacks. So then that becomes 26 times
Dang. Okay.
12.
Okay. Cool.
And then the +4
So 800
multiplier from
okay.
the Joker. Yeah, and then so with the +4 multiplier from the Joker, it becomes 26 times 16.
So the multiplier is like OP. Okay.
Yeah, so and there's Jokers later on. So there's this one combo that I like to play. There's a Joker which makes every face card, right, give you +30 chips or +31 chips. Right, so that's +31 in the blues. So that means each face card gives you 41 blue points.
Okay.
Right, and then there's another one which makes each face card give you a +5 multiplier, Austin? That's finally face?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it gives you
Okay,
a +5 to your multiplier every time you play a face card.
Yeah. So if you play, like, say for example, you play 3 kings and 2 queens, right?
Yeah.
So you'll get for each one of those cards 41 blue points.
Oof. That's a lot.
And
Okay.
then in your red box, you're gonna get 25
+5.
times 25 multiplier, and that's not counting any other multipliers or any other boosts you might have.
Also, Noah, did you finally unlock the Joker that makes it so that each card triggers twice?
Yes, I got that one, dude. That one's insane. Like my dream build right now is ceremonial dagger max, like high as fuck, right? And then the face card combo, including the one that makes every card count as a face card, and then the one that makes every card count twice. Dude, you just be racking up points forever.
And then all you gotta do is add a Joker at the very end that gives you a times multiplier to times whatever your multiplier ends up being, doubling it or tripling it, and
Oh my God.
bro, you get into the hundreds of times multipliers.
At that point, it's just big dick mode.
Yeah.
Alright, so Eric, here right now, you have a very good setup. What I would do, personally, I would discard your 5 and 6 and hope for a 10. Keep the 4 because that's double. So you want to keep any possible hand that you can play.
Okay.
So right now, because you're not going to discard, that almost works. I would discard the 8 and the 3. Yeah, because right now we're hoping for a 10.
Gotcha.
Or you just got something amazing. You can play 2 queens and 2 jacks because you got a good hand. Now the reason why we were hoping for 10 was because now you would have been able to play 9, 10, jack, queen, king.
Okay. Or I could try and fish
There's
that,
a-
honestly.
You can what?
Yeah, but you only have a certain amount of discards though.
Yeah, so if you look, you have 5 hands that you can play and 2 discards. So you want to be strategic with it.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that what you're working towards, right, will get you what you like is worth it.
Okay.
Because running out of discards is just as bad as running out of hands.
Gotcha. So you want to balance both of them. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would play that.
Okay.
And so right now that blind, the hook, it has a punishment.
2 cards. Okay.
Yeah. So at random, so that means you're gonna lose you lost 2 cards. Yeah. So right now you're gonna get a good multiplier because of that jack. You might actually just win.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. One thing I noticed is on your first hand those boxes are on fire. If on your first hand those boxes are on fire, I've noticed. I'm not sure, but I've noticed that I win the game every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because you start cooking and it's like, dude, you're just making a million points at this point.
Okay, do vouchers,
Yeah.
like, can you have an infinite amount of vouchers, or?
No, you can buy all the vouchers that just stays with you.
Oh, so you can have infinite amounts of them. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's each run. So
Each run, okay.
if you so like you'll unlock that voucher and you'll know what.
Okay. This Joker gains +1 multiplier per consecutive hand play without scoring a face card. This Joker gains +2 for each card sold.
What's that other one do? That other one, the one that's $9.
This one gains 0.25 multiplier for each card sold. Resets when boss bind is defeated.
I wouldn't.
Not good. Don't buy it. It's a
Yeah,
waste.
that one's not worth it.
I'm gonna try it back.
Yeah. So the standard packs just give you more playing cards.
Oh.
It's a double-edged sword because the less cards, like let's say you have a very niche play style, right?
Yeah.
Now here's the dangerous thing because you could get a boss blind that completely fucks your run.
Okay.
So my favorite go-to method is the face card play,
Okay.
where I maximize the value of my face cards.
Okay.
Right? The negative is if I get the boss, because there's a boss blind which debuffs a certain kind of card. So you could get a boss blind that debuffs all spades or all diamonds or all hearts or all clubs, right? You could get one that debuffs every card that you played previously in the ante, right? Or you could get the one that debuffs face cards or something like that, you know?
Okay.
So it's really it's a dangerous game to play when you get yourself into a niche of a play style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then you get that one boss who counters you. Stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would discard ace 2-3 and hope for a 10.
Okay.
Or no, that's a 10 would be amazing here. I would discard the 6. Keep the 2 kings because that's a hand you can play. All right, I'd say 2 kings and 2 queens, and yeah, because you want to balance your discards.
Almost just.
Yeah, I've actually done that one time and lost a run because of that.
Okay.
Being
Okay.
fair, yeah, I've made that mistake before. Where I accidentally discarded instead of playing the hand, or I played the hand instead of discarding. Like I've done it
Oh,
before.
that sucks, dude. That's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's dog shit, but whatever.
Okay, I think I'm trying to get the hang of
pro
this
tip.
game.
Yeah.
Pro tip. Something I didn't realize was a thing until like many games and runs later. You can earn interest on the money you save in your account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the more money you have, you will start making more money just for having money in your account.
Oh, that's huge. Okay.
Yeah.
It goes
The
to a
biggest
max of
is
$5 every round.
Yeah.
It goes to a max. You can make a max of like $5 every round with your interest, but there's
okay.
vouchers that you can get that increase that cap.
Oh, okay. I imagine the game I used to play TFT where like you try to save as much money so you can have that interest because it's pure value. Okay.
Exactly. It's you can do that. It is a thing.
I'll just discover the vouchers.
You gotta buy it to discover it.
Okay. So when you buy, you don't get the. Oh, so you do get the benefit. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because now you have 5 discards.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna drive for like 4 hours.
Yeah, and then so like as you go and you discover more and more jokers, you'll find that there's some jokers that synergize with each other that make your combos go crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, jokers work from left to right.
What do you mean? Oh, up here. Okay.
Yeah,
They score from left to right. So you want all of like your times multiplier jokers on the far right, and you want like all of your adding to your score to the left.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so you want anything that benefits blue box on the left, anything that benefits red box on the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to get the idea. So there's one that's called. There's watch.
Hey, buddy, you want to take your CB mic out of the fucking radio, please? Thank you. Alright, so I'm just gonna ride the I-81. I get the exit 250, 205. Missing person sighting. 2016, Black Ford Escape. Pennsylvania, LWN 6808. I'd like to help, but I mean, the chances of me finding that car is slim.
Alright,
I'm watching Pop play Balatro. What's good?
I got new power for you.
Alright, run it.
Oh, I never did the monkey paw for the luck thing.
Oh, you want to do that?
I was just gonna say you shit yourself if you die. Mine was super simple.
Yeah, honestly, that was the thinker. Like, that would make me think twice about doing it.
Yeah.
Wait, you do what now?
You just shit yourself?
Oh, you increase your luck, but once you're done increasing and you go back to normal, you shit yourself.
Yeah.
Does the strength of said shit increase based on how much you increase your luck, or is it just like a base value?
Like if you left it running all day while you were at work, and then you go home, you suddenly have explosive diarrhea for an hour.
Yeah. Or is it explosive diarrhea just anywhere, anytime? Like you could be at a party and it's just like, yep, congratulations, you're gonna shit yourself.
I think how I would do it is like, so anytime you increase your luck, like let's say it's a little bit of luck, you kind of like, you slightly shit yourself. It's not really big, no one really knows, but more you increase your luck and you activate that power, the retrospect is you shit yourself even more. You can't hold it, you just go instantly.
Oh, it's just like all muscles are released. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I'd do, right? This is what I'd do, right? I'd get my laptop. I'd go sit down in the bathroom on the toilet.
Yep. Online gambling,
I would
buddy.
crank that bitch to 11 and sit there playing stocks.
Yes.
And I would absolutely
Swear to
rip
God.
the toilet a new asshole as I am playing stocks.
Oh man, that's the exact same thought process I had. I was like, dude, easy. Just fucking sit at home, get a toilet, sit there, get a laptop, make sure I got good internet. That's it. Just live it up. Oh man.
My god.
And there's a benefit. There's a benefit if it's just muscles let loose, dude. Oh hell yeah. That way there's no straining and you're guaranteed to be empty by the time you get up. You know what I mean?
Dude, anytime you're constipated, you'd never be constipated ever again in your life because you just turn on your luck and then suddenly you shit yourself.
Aaron, that's actually a benefit as fuck, dude.
Oh.
Well, it could be a downside, but you got to do it. You got to play it right. You got to play it right.
Yeah, you gotta think about it. It's like it's a strategy game now. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, I got a new power though.
All right, run it.
You have the ability to druid craft, kind of like in D&D, where you get to create plant life in your hand and grow any type of previous plant growth. Because you know how druid craft works in D&D, right?
You might have to give me a refresher.
Basically, you can grow things at like times a million speed. Kind of like if you have a sunflower seed in your hand, you can now use your druidcraft to grow that into a full-grown sunflower right before your eyes.
Oh wow! Okay.
Wait, what? Did
And so basically, Aaron, when you buy that, that one's one that I always go back to when I get because it's once you get your money going. You can just buy booster packs, and you can just choose to skip the booster pack instead of choosing a card. And if you do that, it ups the number, your multiplier permanently on that card.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, but it does require you to buy booster packs and not use them.
Plus 2 shares for every remaining card in your deck.
That's pretty good if you have a big deck.
It's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent one.
I would run that actually. Early game, I would run.
Okay, but I am going to skip booster packs though, so I'm not increasing my stats in my deck.
No. But your deck now, you're permanently be getting plus 104 for just having 52 cards.
Oh, you can sell the jokers. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, I would keep both. Like run both. Like there's no negative.
Okay.
So skipping booster packs, you have to buy them. You can't just not buy a booster pack. You have to constantly buy booster packs.
Okay.
So right now, that red card isn't going to give you anything.
Okay. Oh, and then the debuff means they just don't work.
Yeah. So you
They
can
just don't
play the
give you
hand.
points. You can still
Yeah.
score a hand with the debuff card. Like if you have a full house, but one of your cards is debuffed, you can still score it as a full house. You just won't get the points for that card specifically.
Yeah. However, with your chips from remaining cards in the deck, that would be pretty good. You kind of reciprocates it.
Oh, so every time you play. Oh, I thought it was just the start of it.
Oh,
Yes,
so no,
every
no.
time you play a hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I could literally just do this and go. Okay, I did not mean to interrupt you guys, but okay, cool. Thank you.
You're good. You're good. So Austin, do you get all the powers of a druid or just druid crafting?
Druid crafting, you can basically just grow wildlife, plant life of any kind, and you can just have it go crazy if you want. Or so like you can either grow a seed to a full-grown plant and keep it going as long as you concentrate on it, or you can take something that's almost dead and dying and you can basically give it the breath of life and revitalize it and bring it back. And basically you are like
You're
you're basically
just,
almost like playing
wildlife
God with
god.
plants.
Yeah, you're a wildlife, like a plant
Yeah.
god.
Yes.
Is there any limitation to me using my power? I can use it whenever I want.
Yeah, you can use it whenever you want. It's just something that you can just do.
Okay. Let me just think if I want to keep on for this one. Because it's a good thing. Like, straight up, you can solve deforestation, you can solve everything in a second. So I'm trying to think what would be inside.
Okay, hold on. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me give you a little bit of a limitation.
Okay.
You have to see what you are manipulating.
Okay,
So
now,
I can't just go up to the forest and go, the entire forest is green now.
Okay, so I have to
And-
touch each tree, basically.
You have to work on each plant one at a time.
Individually.
You
Okay.
can't just
Okay, so I don't want to do. Okay, so off the top of my head, I have one, but it's very detrimental. Over
I thought of one
time,
for myself too.
yeah, over time you will turn into a plant.
Oh, like what? You start your skin slowly starts turning into a bark or something?
Yeah, something like that. And
That's crazy.
so the extreme version will be you just turn into like a fucking red, for example. And at your final stage, you become like this. You're still conscious and everything, but you're trapped in a red tree. That's it until you die.
That's brutal.
Until the tree dies. That's the extreme. The secondary version is basically you become Groot.
You become Groot.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty cool one. Like it still sucks, but it's cool.
Yeah, exactly. So mild version is you become Groot. Extreme, you turn into like a fucking tree forever until you die,
Yeah.
or you get chopped down or whatever.
I have one for myself.
All right, run it.
Negative mean +1 Joker.
So you have Druidcraft. You have the ability
hold on.
to Druidcraft.
Hold on, Austin. Negative Joker means you'll get an extra Joker space. That Joker doesn't take up any space. So right now you have a limit of having 5 Jokers. If you have that one, you will now be able to have 6 Jokers.
Oh, so the.
It's always worth tracking.
Okay. Even though it's a negative, it's not really a negative. Gotcha.
No, it's
Yeah.
negative as in like it's a negative space.
Okay.
It's not a negative thing. And always grab a negative, and that's a good one to have since a pair is a very common hand you'll play.
You sell something
Worth it. Probably.
I would
cool. Yeah.
personally, I would sell the red card.
Oh, I got
Person.
+6. So.
What the fuck is happening? Thought left lane ends. Why did mine?
Oh, you know what you could do, Aaron? Sell your the one on the far right.
Oh, this one?
It does give you +4, but that red one over time will just be giving you a lot more.
Yep. Okay.
You know, that is the most retarded fucking merger. I forgot about that merger. It says the left lane ends, but then it's like the right lane that ends.
Let's see if it contains a pair.
So if it contains a pair, that means if you play a 2-pair, you'll get it. If you play a full house, but there's a pair in it, it counts. So like
that any kind of pair. Oh my goodness.
As long as there's a pair in the hand, it will count.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be a single pair. It could be a 2-pair. It could be a 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. It could be a full
house.
A full house. Any hand that has 2 of the same card. It's very OP.
Okay, thank you for explaining. Oh my god! Oh, watch this. Oh, the value.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Boom.
Oh. I'm cooking in the lab, just
Brother. All right. What was your monkey paw? I cut you off. Sorry.
So basically, my monkey paw is that you can druidcraft, but in order to do it, you have to pull moisture from your own body to be able to make it work.
So you just have to be super hydrated.
So you always have to be hydrated whenever you do it, and if you do it too much, you might accidentally suck all the moisture out of yourself and kill yourself.
Ooh, okay. Now, question: is it the same amount of moisture per plant, or does it increase and decrease based on the plant that you're working with?
I think it increases and decreases depending on what you're working with. Now, granted, you are allowed to stop whenever
and resume. Okay, I was gonna
resume. Yeah, so I think like if you're trying to grow a full-grown tree in your front yard, you're gonna want at least a gallon jug next to you so you can take breaks.
There's a very, very kind of cheeky workaround. Just hook up an IV bag.
That would be interesting. That might work.
I think I won on the first turn against the head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, that's always amazing. Especially with the boss block.
Multiply.
Yeah, butter. You won.
He's getting the bug. He's getting it.
Yeah.
He's getting into it.
Yeah.
To play this game. Oh, this is actually sick. I was like, poker.
You know, I told Austin, Aaron, when I was getting into it, I told him I understand why people get addicted to gambling.
Dude, yeah. You know what? Just gonna see my favorite packets. I'm not even gonna read the cards.
Yeah, butter. Yeah, the red
There
card
you
is
go.
value once you get your money up.
And remember, you can let your money work for you if you build it high enough.
Oh.
Yeah. I like to have at least $5, so that way you can at least get $1. You can at least get $1 of interest every round.
Oh,
Extra.
okay, that's okay.
You like to have at least $5. I like to at least have $20.
True. No, I mean the $20 that's when you're cooking, dude.
I mean, the end of that one game where I got on the score of 2 million, I had over $200.
I remember the most money I had at one time was like 170.
Damn.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I found a Joker that was like exponential growth. And at the end of each round, you earned $1 for every $5 you have.
Yeah, I know that. It's like an extra interest card, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I was making a lot of money.
Yeah. One of the best Jokers is so underrated. Aaron, you might come across it. It looks like a guy wearing like a backpack and he has a beard. Right? What that Joker does is it upgrades each card when it's played permanently to give you an extra 5 points.
Wait, doubles money. So if I buy this, I should double my money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Buying you. Oh, you can hold it. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's the heart suit you're talking
But
about.
I think it gives you. I think it doubles your money to a max of $20. I think.
Yeah, like if you have 100 to use it, it'll only give you.
Okay.
So like you might as well just use it now or wait until you can max it out. But like usually when I see those in the shop, I just buy it right away.
Yeah. That Hearts Joker is good, but it'll make you. Here's the thing, because you'll subconsciously start trying to play heart cards more than anything. It's like
And that might incentivize you to use your tarot cards to try to turn your other cards into heart cards.
Yeah, and then you'll be fucked when you go ahead and you go into a boss blind, and it's like, hey, heart cards are debuffed.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Makes
to
money.
interest.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You'll fuck that big blind.
At least for right now, like I don't even care what it is. I'm just like, oh.
Oh yeah. I'm not entirely sure what you got, but it looks like you got 2 kings and a queen and an ace. Don't play the ace. I mean, it's not gonna get you anything, but you got 3 queens, yeah. Discard the number card. Oh, I was gonna say discard the number cards. Maybe you can get a 4th queen in there.
Yeah.
Or,
Smart. I should
Yeah.
use one here though. Oh wait, no, not even close. I can't do math. I can't do math.
no, you're good. You're good.
You have 2 2s, right?
Yeah,
that's
it's
2
2.
at a time. 3s.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Noah. What's your superpower?
All right. Let's see. Okay, so you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? Or you know of it, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, I watched the entire cartoon series. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And I also watched The Legend of Korra.
Hell yeah. All right, you become the Avatar. That's it.
Ooh. Ooh. You become the Avatar.
Yep. And not just like the main 4 bendings, all their subset species as well, discovered and undiscovered. So metal bending, blood bending, fucking all the extra shit, energy bending, all that stuff. You unlock it all.
Oh yeah, that's badass. Okay, hold on, let me think.
Yeah.
You are the
I don't know,
fucking
I don't-
Avatar, and you control all the subset bending forms too.
Yeah, I don't even have one off that I'm thinking of. I don't have one. I'm thinking, so I'm curious what you'll come up with. I have a very basic one.
I have one. I have one
Uh,
that could be seen as a really cool and really good thing to some people, but also hell for some other people.
Alright.
I got one that's really short though, but
Alright. Hold on, I want to hear it.
Actually, yours is really short. Yours is really short. Let's hear yours.
Your bed sex, so you're like literally like a vegetable.
Wait, what? Do what?
You're literally like a vegetable. You can't move. You're like completely paralyzed.
So you're just a paralyzed avatar?
You're the Avatar, and technically, if you could move, you could do.
Oh my god, that's just an extreme monkey paw. That's the monkey paw putting up the middle finger. You know what I mean?
That's the ultimate fuck you. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, here you go. If you can move, that's great.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Okay,
All right.
that's just a fuck you.
Yeah, that's fuck you. Yeah, I love it though. Honestly,
Okay.
like that's some Wishmaster level shit. Oh man.
I'm sorry. I just thought of it, like, dude, you know you're the Avatar, but you're completely paralyzed, and you're like, fuck.
Okay.
Oh man, that's funny.
You are the Avatar.
Right.
And you know how the Avatar works. When they die, the Avatar gets reincarnated, but is technically a different person.
Right. Yeah.
you are the avatar, and you become the avatar when you become of age. I'm making my own rules for this.
Yeah.
You become the avatar when you become of age. Let's say you hit 18 years old. You now have the full understanding of your powers.
All right.
After you've trained, or maybe it's when you fully become, when you fully train and you become the avatar.
Okay.
All of your previous lives, you now have memory of.
Okay.
And when you die, you are reincarnated again.
And it's like still you.
But it's still you. But you gain all your memories when you become of age.
That I'm failing to see the downside.
You have a different body from a different lineage of whatever. So like in your past life, you were a man. In this life, you're now a woman.
Hell yeah.
But you now have the memories. But now you now have the memories of all of your previous lives, and you have, and it's almost the equivalent of having lived forever. But you're doing it again and again and again and again and again, and it just ends.
Okay, yeah, no, that would become mental torture at some point. But on the other hand, that would be sick as fuck.
That
now there is an extra
really
negative you can inject in there.
Okay.
All past traumas affect you.
You still have memory of all of your previous lives. So like, if your previous death was the equivalent of you being tortured to death, you have that memory and knowledge and knows what it feels like.
No, I mean like traumas. So like if like something you have like PTSD towards certain things that happen to you. You know what I mean?
That's a lot to work through. That's a lot of baggage.
Yeah, no, that'd be too harsh. That would basically render you into Aaron, so you just become a vegetable.
But that's the thing. That's the thing is like, say you grow up as, you grow up as a female, as a woman, and you have an sexually abusive relation, like father or something like that, and you grow up with that trauma and that terror, but you finally become the avatar.
You remember.
Now you're adding those traumas and memories to your pool of memories from your previous lives.
Okay, I see.
So in a way, maybe either that or you, because that's the thing is if you can work through most of your traumas and I think that's the thing is that if you manage, I guess. The monkey paw curls now, starting. So you start this life as the starting avatar. So it's not like you're gaining infinite lives from your past starting right now. You start your journey here. So if you work through your traumas and your stuff and you can understand and accept them for what they are in this life, and you'll go into the next life knowing how to deal with those past traumas. Maybe you have to work through your new ones, but you at least understand and know how to work through your old ones. So if you can keep on top of it, through each of your lives, then by the time you have been reincarnated for the 50th time, you just might be one of the wisest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah, I like that. I actually really like that.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty simple. I thought of one. The blue flask from Elden Ring. You have to fill up on mana every time you bend.
You have to carry around if you want to bend, you have to carry around bending juice.
Yeah, right. Basically, just mana. You have to run around with mana. And the good thing about it is you can refill it with anything. It's the container. So like if you fill it with like Dr. Pepper, it's like I'm thinking like the flask from Elden Ring.
Bro, catch me just filling it with water. Just water.
Yeah, no, dude, for real. No, I was saying like you can fill it with anything. Put Dr. Pepper in there and it'll replenish your mana and everything.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
man,
bro, my-
$18. Let's go.
But no,
Oh,
actually, I really like the reincarnation thing. That's a really
I do
cool.
like that. Yeah.
Because it's giving you knowledge through each of your lives to carry on to the next one. But that's the weird, crazy thing too. Is what is your personality going to be like after
You'll
how
be
many?
like the most balanced, most leveled person of all time at some point.
Yeah, but I feel like after like so many years, you will become stale.
Yeah, you will become like kind of like done with it.
So that's the scary thing. So I think for the first couple lives, it would be really interesting, and I think, oh, see, that's why it's a blessing and a curse, because you gain all this life experience knowledge, but because you are now mixing so many personalities together, it's kind of like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What does the does nothing voucher do? Does it actually do nothing?
Do you want us to tell you, or do you want to figure it out after a long time?
Okay, so it actually does something, or is it a waste of money? That's
There-
what I want.
I will tell you this.
Okay.
It does technically do something.
Okay.
Technically.
Alright, let's
Do you
buy
want to know what that is?
it. Is it gonna fuck me over?
No,
Not necessarily.
Alright, let's buy it. Blank.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, okay.
It
So-
doesn't do anything. You just spent $10 for nothing.
No!
Yeah.
So that's why I said technically, because you are spending $10 for nothing. But here, okay, I'll just tell you, it's not that crazy of a spoiler. Basically, if you throughout your entire Balatro career,
Mhm,
if you buy 10 of those blank cards,
mhm.
it unlocks a new voucher.
Oh, so you need to buy those to unlock it. Okay, so it wasn't actually a waste. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
It's just for your technically for your current run, it's kind of a waste. But like
Yeah.
over your entire career, not really.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. And what that
I feel
voucher
like-
is, I have no idea because I haven't unlocked it myself.
I like that. I like that reincarnation or like the multiple lives thing. Because then, if you think about it, if you like, okay, let's say you accept this deal now. Now you know what to do. Like, let's say you have no family when your time comes to die, right? You have no one left to inherit you, right?
Yeah.
What you could do is in your will, you put it into like a bank, and it'd be like, hey, whoever comes in and puts in this password, it's theirs, right? And with everything.
Yeah. Oh,
you
you know what? You know what? I have another idea to make it not as hellscape-ish. If you
Okay.
want, the worst monkey paw is that all of your personalities keep mixing and you become more and more jaded and more, maybe not necessarily jaded, but more and more confused on who you are every time you become the avatar.
Oh, so you kind of essentially you develop split personality disorder over time.
Yeah, you kind of become confused a little bit maybe because you just have too much going on from all your past lives. Now, here's the other one, is that depending who you are with the life that you are in right now, when you become avatar, you adopt all of that knowledge, but you don't have to, you're not forcibly shoved all of these personalities down your throat. You can
you kind
still
of like-
be who you are in that life and have who you are in this life as your dominant personality, but you can draw upon your previous lives for knowledge and ideas.
So kind of like just the avatar then. Except, yeah. So basically the avatar.
Except it's all. Is that really what the avatar is?
Yeah, you can. They can meditate and commune with their past lives for like advice and stuff like that.
Like
Like when
they are
Aang,
technically different people every time, huh?
Yeah, so, but if we're saying you're the same person, like you're still you, but just in a different body, that's different because the avatar, how it works is the avatar spirit, who we find out is Rava in Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
And what Rava does is she's the avatar spirit. And she's the one that carries the ability of the four bendings and the connections to the past lives.
Yeah.
Which is why in Legend of Korra, fucking Korra, that dumb bitch, lost all the connections when she let Rava get beat and destroyed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I'm thinking, what if it's like, when you become the avatar, you now have the personality that you have now, and your previous personality from your body is gone, and you just now have your personality that you have now.
Ooh, yeah, that would be a monkey paw. That would fuck up shit.
That would be really interesting. Like maybe
So,
you can still
but
draw upon the knowledge of your previous.
I'm trying to think like a way it could work, because obviously I like the idea of having different personalities in each like playthrough, so to speak.
So maybe that's just where my worst monkey paw comes in, where it's like you are gathering personalities like Pokemon, but they're all there
Yeah, and they all kind of
at all times.
Like, a lot of commotion in your brain. Yeah.
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 That might become too, dude. You'd end up. It'd be too much.
Yeah. You could
God,
discard
that's
those.
a horrible one.
Yeah, if you discard those, they come back face up. The next ones are face up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if I could do this, if I could get delayed gratification, which would make it me bank, but
Yeah, that's normally what I do when I get that blind, because I really hate that blind.
yeah, no, it's the Joker. I got the Odd Tot plus the multiplier.
Oh, Odd Tot is amazing.
Yeah.
Odd Tot is amazing. There's Odd Tot and there's even Steven.
Oh, 11,000. Oh, yeah.
I think my strongest hand so far was like 25,000 in one hand.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I think my strongest hand was about 500,000.
Yeah, Austin,
What?
there. Dude, no, there are
Yeah,
people like.
I'll have to show you the
subreddit.
screenshot. It was insane.
That's
Yeah, if you look at the Balatro subreddit, dude, there are people who get like insane shit. Like, there's this one guy, his points value off of one hand wasn't even a number, it was an equation. That's how big the number was.
Dang. Wait, so once you finish the ante, is the game over, or?
You just keep
So
going.
once you get so technically, if you beat ante 8, you win that run.
Okay.
But you can choose to keep going if you want.
Yeah. Aaron, that smiley face is extremely powerful for face cards.
Oh my gosh, that's actually huge. Uncommon Jokers give +5 multiplier. No. So I can do this.
The smiley face is good. I really like the smiley face. It's a staple for me. On a person, like personally.
Why would you ever give this -1 ante and -1 ante each round? That sounds horrible.
It really is. It kind of keeps the game easy, but it lowers your chances of like your ability to
Score
play more than
high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you'll be an ante 8, but the points value will be ante 7. So it's like, all right, cool, but then it's like, well, cool, sure, but is it really? You know?
Okay, I have a power for you then. Now,
Running.
you
Maybe.
have the ability. Okay, wait. Do you know the spell in D&D, Mask of Many Faces?
Isn't it like where you kind of like turn into other people as like a disguise?
Yes.
Okay.
You now find that you have the ability to basically turn yourself into other people. Like actually physically change your body into someone else that
Okay.
you've seen before.
Okay. before you continue, is it like Mystique or is there like bone breaking and shit like that?
How does Mystique's work?
Mystique, she literally is like a chameleon. Her skin just like does the thing.
And she can change gender too, doing it.
Yeah, she can change gender, height, everything, and there's like no negative cost to her.
And it's not an illusion. She actually physically becomes that.
Yeah,
like, physically
she physically
that
becomes. Yeah. Like
Okay,
if she
so
turns
basically
into
like
Mystique
Mystique.
hands, she'll see a dong and everything.
Okay, yeah, like Mystique.
Okay, so like that. All right. That's it. That's the ability.
It's the ability.
All right. Is it strictly to humans, or can I turn into an animal if I want to? Like, say, if I want to turn into a bird.
I would say strictly to humans.
Okay. Okay, there's one that comes to my head immediately. The person that you turn into knows that someone is out there pretending to be them, and they can
Like
warn
they
you.
have an impersonator.
Yeah, like they'll just instinctively know, and they'll know it to be fact.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so like let's say I turn into you, you will just know that someone, you won't know it's me, but you'll know that someone is out there who looks exactly like you, everything is exactly like you, but pretending to be you. And you can warn
So
your family or anyone.
I will just suddenly know that I now have a doppelganger.
Yeah, and you won't
Does
know
that
what I'm
sensation
doing.
go away when?
Yeah, as soon as I'm not you anymore, yeah.
Dude, you could really fuck with someone.
Exactly.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, because like think about it, like they do it of like, I don't know, fucking Bezos, for example. Right? He would know, and he could warn his bank and be like, hey guys, heads up, there's someone out there pretending to be me.
Yeah, I guess that would like. It could either work in their favor or against their favor, because then people would just be like, well, how do you know?
Exactly. So it's kind of like it's a negative, and it really depends on who you're impersonating for that negative to really be a negative, or if it does not matter at all. So you gotta pick your battles, basically. I would say that's the first one that comes to my head. I'm trying to think of another one that's a little more detrimental.
Oh, so reroll all. Okay, I see. It doesn't like fully refresh the shop. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay.
Another one would be that you do it, granted, but you do have a identifying mark that whoever sees it will know that you're not that person, even if they've never seen that mark before.
Like what? Like a skin blemish or something?
Yeah, like a scar or like a symbol, and it's like, I would say it's on your forearm.
So what? Kind of like in the wizarding world where you polymorph into something and there's like you still have the glasses that are now marks around your eyes or something?
Exactly, yes. And whoever sees that mark will know that that means that you're not that person. They'll just, again, instinctively know.
So you have to cover it up.
Yeah, you can cover it up, you can cover it up with makeup, but like if it becomes seen, that's it.
Like they just instantly magically know that it's not the right person.
Yeah, they just know it's not that person, and your disguise drops immediately.
Drops immediately. Oh boy.
Yeah, but not like if no, like they have to look at it, not like, so let's say you're walking in the street and it's out and no one looks at it, it won't trigger. Someone has to look at it.
Yeah. Interesting. It's such a niche power, because what would you even use it for?
I don't know. No, honestly, that kind of power, I only feel like it can only be used for like evil, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm thinking you would use it for theft, but then that's the issue, is that like if these scenarios keep racking up and you keep getting away with it, but the problem is that you yourself is always there at the scenes of all these crimes somehow, it's gonna get really suspicious.
Exactly. What
People
I
are
would
like, okay,
say,
there's all these people that are committing all these crimes, but you're still somehow always there.
yeah, right. It's like,
Yeah, sorry.
why?
I'm talking. I'm doing the eye blinds. I'm really trying to like focus. So
You're good. All right, wait. Which blind are you on? What's the debuff?
no repeat hand types this game in this round.
Oh, you have to play the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
hand.
No, I can't.
No,
Oh,
you have to play a different one.
Yeah.
That one's not too bad.
Oh, I'm all about the pairs.
Errors and shit. Get in the right lane here.
And what's your ability?
I'll just run through the X then. Charles Xavier. Telekinesis and like mind reading and all that.
Telekinesis and mind reading?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have the ability to reach into other people's minds.
Yeah.
The monkey paw curls. You are always reaching into the minds of everyone around you. When you are relaxed and you are not actively trying to suppress your power, you just hear everyone's thoughts and emotions around you.
I might be wrong, but I do think that Xavier's powers do work like that. Like he's so powerful,
okay.
he just hears everyone's thoughts and he has to like focus.
Yeah, so like you have to actively exert like not willpower, but maybe like exert like energy into not reading people's minds.
Okay, I like that one. That's a good one.
And it becomes tiring after a while, and in order to truly like just relax, you have to let an influx of everyone's thoughts and emotions around you flow into you.
I almost
Is it a
run.
routine?
Holy shit. Oh.
So it's not so much the ability to like read one specific and you get to pick and choose. It's more of like you are a thought and emotion gravity well of everyone around you.
Ah, okay. So is there a range, or is it just like the city that I'm in?
Yeah, there would be a range. I think it would be like anyone who's within like 20 feet of you,
Okay,
or maybe like
so
50
there is.
feet.
What I would do to counteract that is when I need to let the influx come in, I would have like an underground like bunker kind of deal or whatever, with a sensory deprivation tank hide it there, and just let my power, like my energy, recharge.
Or you could also just own a house that's kind of, you know, outside of town, and
Yeah.
you know the only person around you is maybe like your wife or something, and you know
Yeah.
she's minding her own business, and you know it's only one person.
Yeah.
So
Sorry to interrupt, but is the popcorn Joker good?
it's good for like 2 rounds.
So,
I think it might
Because
be
it
full on
degrades over
first.
time. Popcorn Joker is the type of Joker that I would use
Oh,
to
Aaron, buy
sacrifice
that
to my
video.
ceremonial dagger.
Aaron, buy that videotape. Buy that voucher.
okay.
If the boss blind is some bullshit, you can pay $10 and get a different boss blind.
Oh, that would. Okay, that's huge.
I needed that when I was playing against when I got to anti-8 and I lost.
Gotcha.
That's brutal.
Because the one I got needed like what was it also like 500,000.
300. It was 300,000 points.
Yeah, and I only got 100.
I almost beat another run last night as well, but I got that same one you did, the 300,000 one, and I was only able to get up to like 200 something.
Yeah.
So that one's a pretty brutal one.
Yeah, no.
Unless I had that one run.
Well, first hand is drawn face down. That isn't bad, right?
No.
First hand is drawn face down. No, it's not that bad because all you have to do is just discard everything, and then you can see everything.
Either that, you can either discard, or you can just play 5 cards and hope for the best.
Okay.
Well, I do either.
Gotcha.
It depends on how you feel about your luck, basically.
Gotcha.
Like, if you feel like, oh yeah, no, I could play the first 5, I'll probably do it.
Okay.
Like, with your setup, I would play the first 5. But worst case scenario, you get high cards on the king or something like that.
What I've been doing for like small and medium blind is not discarding so I can get the delay gratification money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Noah. Adding on to this power, and onto the monkey paw as well.
Okay.
And with this power, the influx of thoughts are all just surface level thoughts, like, oh, I'm just thinking about using this microwave, I'm going to set it to 125, something like that.
So
And those are
like
just,
passive thoughts.
yeah, they're all passive, just thoughts of like things they're actively on the forefront of their mind. But you can choose a specific person to delve deep into their mind and read like deeper like memories at that point of their past. But if you do this, it becomes, I don't know how, but it becomes a bit of a skill to be able to do it without them knowing that you're prying through their mind.
Oh, so they kind of get like this tingle or this itch where it's like someone's poking around.
Yeah, like someone else's consciousness is here, and it feels like someone else is in my head with me. Like,
oh, the longer you're in there, the more they narrow it down to you.
Yes.
Interesting.
But
like
if you're just reading surface thoughts, no one detects it.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So how far did you guys get on your first run?
My first one I got to like ante 7.
Damn.
I think I got to like ante 6 or something.
My first one was really good. I got really good cards.
Yeah, you got pretty good stuff.
Yeah. What I would recommend, Aaron, is buying the tarot pack and using the Empress. The Empress is invaluable.
Wait, what was the pack?
The tarot card pack, and if there's an Empress, buy it.
Okay.
Don't skip it. The Empress is very valuable.
Let me get past this. I didn't go expect to 50,000. Damn.
Good doing. Your card setup is good.
Like honestly,
I
think what I'm gonna do, like, 'cause I have a VOD channel, right? If I'm just playing games with the boys, I'm just gonna record for the VOD and just throw up on there and stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's another Joker called the Splash card.
Okay.
It's really good. Every card played gives you, it counts towards your score.
Oh wow! See, you get the high card, and you get all that.
Yeah, so like what I would do in that case was I would literally just play pairs. I was leveling up my pair, and I was playing pairs, and I was just throwing in the next 3 highest cards. And the setup I had was the smiley face, that yellow card, and then I had the scary face, which gives you plus 31, and then I had the card that makes every card count as a face card, and then I had that splash card. And
then
so,
if you have the card that makes it so that every card triggers twice.
yeah, oh my god, dude, you're just swimming in points. That's my dream setup right there. And that, and maybe Ceremonial Dagger. I got into like 100 plus.
All right, now
Was good.
What do diamond cards do? Or is that just
trying to
diamond?
think.
Yeah.
Alright, what's your power, Austin?
All right, you have the Prince of Persia Sands of Time dagger.
Nice, okay.
Yep, and you can fill it with just any sand, as long as it's just sand, and you fill it up, the dagger, you can rewind past 10 seconds.
Okay.
And nobody is the wiser.
Okay.
And it's a dagger, it's a knife. I mean, I don't know how useful a dagger is gonna be nowadays, but I mean, you have it. The main buff is that it's a cool knife that you just keep on your person or something. But like nobody else knows. Well, I don't know. Maybe your monkey paw
you
might,
just want to catch shit
might
for
change
it.
that. Yeah, but like you can rewind the previous. Let's say this. It has 3 uses.
Okay. With each fill.
Each use, with each fill, it has 3 uses.
Okay.
Each use rewinds 10 seconds, or you can cash in 2 uses for 20 seconds, or all 3 for 30 seconds of rewind.
Interesting. Okay.
There you go. That's the thing. You have this artifact now.
Okay. So there's 2 which are straight out of Prince of Persia, the Dahaka, or the Twin Prince.
Wait, what?
Did you play Warrior Within or no?
I don't know which one I played. I just know that there were one where you have to fill it with like the Sands of Time sand, and it rewinds. A couple seconds, so that way, like, if you were like dying because you got killed, you could rewind.
Okay, so the Dahaka is like the antagonist of Warrior Within, and his whole deal is he's basically the guardian of the Sands of Time, and he basically hunts down Prince of Persia throughout the game, and he's constantly just hunting you down.
Okay.
So that's straight out of the lore. That's my first one. The second one is from the second game, The Two Thrones. It was the Two Thrones, where there's like the dark version of him kicks in every now and then because of his use of the Sands of Time. That's
so there's like an evil version of you.
Yeah, and it takes over your body. It's not like. I think at some point in the Two Thrones, he's able to control when the Dark Prince takes over. But early in the game, it's random, and it just happens randomly.
Gotcha. Interesting.
That's interesting. That would be crazy. So you have this knife, and you can use it, but there is like a 1 in 10 chance that the dark evil version of yourself takes over when you use it.
Yeah. He's not gonna murder or anything, but he's just gonna do, like, he's just a mean version of you, essentially.
So like the SpongeBob episode.
How long does he stick around for?
I would say, so if we're going for the Dark Prince, I would say he stays around about an hour.
An hour? Because I was thinking even more devious. He sticks around until the dagger is used again.
Oh, so until he uses it?
Yeah, until he uses it.
That would be pretty
But
sick.
he's not aware. But he's not aware that using it gets rid of him.
Oh, okay.
So
Then yeah,
he-
that one's sick. I like
So
that.
he's just like, because he's just like, yes, I have access to this body again. Now I can go do devious shit with this powerful knife.
And then he uses it, and then he's gone, and he forgets that. And then when he comes back again, he doesn't remember that if he uses it, he control. Okay, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, and so you're just kind of trapped in the back of his head, watching everything he's doing.
Yeah.
And so you're like, fuck, he's doing a bank heist.
Yeah.
And so he rewinds the dagger, and now you're ready to take over, but oh shit, you are about to rob a bank. Let's put that gun away and turn around and go back out the door as if nothing happened.
Okay, so here's the question, because in the game, the Dark Prince is basically a shadow version. So he doesn't have any facial features. It's just white eyes. So, is that the case, or is it defined facial features?
That's interesting. I think he still has all of the same features as yourself, except for the colors of your eyes are different. Maybe like the colors of his eyes are like the glowing shifting sands.
Okay, I like that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would fuck with that. I like the idea of the Dahaka, because that's just straight out of the lore. That's just with the lore of using the sands of time.
Oh, like now there's this random guy named Dahaka who's just trying to kill you.
No, so what the Dahaka is, he's not a guy. He's a fucking demon the size of like a 2-story house.
That would be really interesting. So like in the modern day world, there's just a demon who's roaming around that nobody seems to be able to deal with or kill, but he's hunting for me.
Yeah. And he's not
So
like super fast or he teleports or whatever, he walks around. So it's kind of like, you ever watch It Follows?
Oh, that's some value. Oh my gosh, got the 2-pair sugar. Made my dog angry too.
You're fine. Did you ever watch It Follows, Austin?
Uh-huh.
It Follows. You watched it?
I don't know what you're saying. What?
There's a movie called It Follows. Have you watched it?
It Follows. Oh, no, I did not.
Okay, so in this movie, without going into too much detail, there's basically like this demon or this entity that when you catch the curse, right? If the curse is transferred to you, it basically just follows you. And it doesn't run, it doesn't get in a car, it doesn't get in a plane, it literally just walks. Kind of like the immortal snail meme. So I'm using that to say like that's how the Dahaka follows you. He doesn't teleport, he doesn't like fly or whatever, he just walks to you.
Oh god, it's one of those where it's like no matter where you live in your life, he will eventually make his way towards you.
Exactly. And he's constantly hunting.
Is this something only? Is this an entity that only I can see, or does the rest of the world just know that there's this demon that's strangely moving around the earth and cannot be stopped?
So in game, everyone else was able to see him. I would say to add an extra layer of difficulty to your life, only you can see him.
Only I can see. Dude, do you know how complicated that would be to explain to someone that there's an entity that nobody else can see that is hunting you, that is literally a fucking demon?
However, the Dahaka does have a weakness in game. Water.
Oh.
He
shit, come grab me, pussy. I'm in a fucking swimming pool.
Exactly. So you could literally buy a house and just like line it, like have like as your decoration or whatever, like a shallow pool of water surrounding your property.
Look, trust me, babe.
And you can have like the water on your person.
Look, trust me, babe. The moat around the house is worth it. Just trust.
Just trust. The moat is amazing. Moats are
Like, why do we need a moat around our house? Look, just trust, okay? The moat,
Yeah,
totally worth
the moat goes hard.
it.
I forgot that they were called
all-
moats. Thank you. Completely forgot.
Yeah. It's like, and also in the middle of the night, if I need to make a run for it, just don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
just don't chill, don't stress. It'll happen every now and then. Don't worry.
Dude, and you're just in the middle of a fucking knife fight with a demon, like using your... Dude, what you could do, you have the dagger with you. Oh, 100% I would have that thing, like, with like a very small, either a chain or like a reinforced leather strap tied to it and like belted onto my belt. So like even if I dropped it, it's still connected to me.
Yeah.
And then I would also have like quick reload things full of sand that I could just pop the
That's
cap
what I was
open,
thinking, dude. Yeah.
reload that bitch.
Yeah. Well, the
Dude.
funny thing is, in game, like with it, there is a sword that you're able to get, so you can fight back against the Dahaka. It's literally a sword imbued with water. It's called
Cool.
It's the water sword. And when you use it against the Dahaka, you're able to like hurt him. So what it
So
does,
this is what you do. This is what you do. You get water balloons.
water gun,
and
dude.
well, not just a water gun, but like a water balloon, and you tie an extra long fuse onto an M80 firecracker, and you stick it into the water balloon,
Oh my god.
and a waterproof fuse. And
Yeah,
then you have
there you
water
go.
bombs.
So I had
No.
the Joker boss where every round Joker gets disabled, and I re-rolled it, and then it just says your cards are like disabled. I'm like, wow, this is perfect. Because if I have
Damn.
Jokers disabled, I literally lose. Like my entire strategy is Jokers. My cards have never been upgraded.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, that would have been bad.
yeah.
Like, one thing that happened for me is I got to the boss blind, and the boss blind was you can only play one hand.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, well, I guess I'm fucked then.
Wow.
I just lost because I couldn't only play one hand.
Yeah, that is cringe.
Now, because of that, it did lower the amount of points that I needed, but it was still like too much.
Oh yeah.
But no, this is a fun one. I like the sand dagger and having this guy that's coming after me. It's like, how do I get around this?
I don't get it. The Joker says, as a number of times Poker Hands has been played this run to multiplayer, do I have to buy it first and then it gets the multiplier, or is it retroactive?
I'm still trying to figure out how that one works specifically because it just says poker hand. It doesn't say which one.
So,
So I don't know because it also doesn't tell you what the modifier is either.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Or at least not for me. I don't know if it shows it for you.
It shows nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So I still don't know how it works.
What do you know, Noah?
He died.
No! But no, to speak about your monkey ball thing, or like the Dahaka thing around water, it reminds me of the, what was it? Quiet Place. Where like, in one of the movies, the second one, like they end up going to an island with water, but what's sucks about that is like one of them ends up hitchhiking a boat ride.
Oh jeez.
It's like, oh shit.
Stowaway. Alright, Aaron, do you have a power?
Oh, gee, I have not been listening to the conversation, really. I've been so focused on the game.
That's all good.
I'll think of a power once I do this final boss.
Alright.
Score no chips. I think. Honestly, I don't even need to sell it. Because. Yeah, okay.
Wait, how the fuck are you supposed to be able to
So you don't
get points?
You just get it from the pair and your Joker. You don't get the initial Joker. Oh, maybe I should sell the smiley face, honestly. And then I can... Yeah, I think I'm gonna smell the smiley face because if I sell it and then all cards... Oh wait, does that mean the cards I draw are debugged? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell this. So.
Wait, you can sell them in game?
Yeah, you can sell them in battle.
Well, wait. Well, then what's the advantage of doing that?
For this one is my cards are debuff until a Joker is sold.
Oh, that's brutal. Okay, then yeah, probably the smiley face one.
Because this is the final round, so it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
The entire deck is 2 pairs. Fuck, this is gonna be close.
You need to play absolute banger of a hand every turn.
Yeah, I think as long as I play odd 2 pairs for the next 4 hands, I should make just enough. Because I make about 25 to 28,000 per 2 pair. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe not because that was the Super Joker. I mean, jack shit. Jack shit.
You have 5 discards, so you can at least shuffle through a little bit. If you can get like an odd flush, that might be really powerful.
Yeah, I honestly.
Or mostly odd flush.
I think honestly I have a 2 pair level so much, so 2 pairs better.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, there's that. Oh, they're not odd. My bad. No, A is only odd. That's 30,000. Okay.
You're halfway there.
Yeah. I should be able to do this. Just like every time I discard a technically make less. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this is easy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good thing I sold that 1 card so I can get the. Even though it's like plus 10, but when you multiply it by like 50, that's a lot. So.
Yeah.
Technically my first, well, the first one did it.
That's pretty awesome, actually. You won on your first fucking run. Now you can go into endless mode and keep going with what you have until you die, or you could just start a new run with stuff that you unlocked.
I don't feel like keep doing this. I don't feel like doing endless. That was fun. Oh yeah, the tutorial. Yo, that's... Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's Crazy.
Wait, what was the seed?
The tutorial.
Tutorial seed. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, that was what I'm gonna go to. That was. Yeah. Okay. I see what you guys are talking about. This is addicting. Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, so when you get new decks, you get just power ups.
Yeah, you get different. Each deck that you play has a different starting ability. So, like the red one gives you an extra discard. The blue one gives you an extra hand. I think the yellow one means you just start with an extra $10.
Okay.
There you go.
Dang, I unlocked a lot of stuff.